Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. We're just getting ready to start our first day in a 5-day campaign in China, playing Zero Leader by Danverson Games. So if you watched the first video, you saw that we randomly selected our aircraft and our pilots, and so we have it all set up. So now we're ready to get into the game. First thing we'll do is, I've already shuffled these, but just so everybody sees, give them another little mix there and make sure that, you know, nobody thinks that I stacked the deck. Not that anybody would. It would take all the fun out of the game. Okay, if you remember up here on the recon, we only get to draw one target card. I can do other recon according to the rules. I can spend an SO point if I want to draw another target, but we're going to go with whatever we get here. This is what headquarters sent down to us. The target is invasion support. Woo! This is going to be in the target area. There will be 3 sites, in each approach 1, and a bandit in each approach, and a bandit in the center. So this is going to be a tough one. I can take up to 6 aircraft, and it's worth 5 victory points. I gain 1 recon, 1 intel, and my samurai spirit. It's a scramble, so I don't have any option here anyway. The target's dispersed. It's +1 stress. Overkill 6+. I gain 3 SO points. Improvement, lose 2 SO during each draw target card step. Improvement, lose 2 SO during each draw target cards step. Okay, so I'll have to look and see what that exactly means. That's our target for today. So it's a tough one. It is target number 6. So I know you probably won't be able to see this very well, but way up here, I locate target number 6. And it is in the one stress area, so that's good. So my pilots will only get 1 stress for going into this area. Okay, so here we go. We're going to, next thing we do, we selected the target. We determine and place sites. So here we go. So it's 1 in each approach, and then 3 in the center. So the first 2, next one, and 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have a 20 millimeter. It shoots high and low. I don't like that. Here's a heavy machine gun, only against low. We have a 20 millimeter on this side, on the east approach. We have riflemen here. And then we have a no sight. We have a 20 millimeter again, hand. So the no sight comes off. And we have a special sight indicator. So I have to draw that now. I should have had those out, I guess. And see what we're going to get for the special sight indicator in the center. Well, goodness. Okay, here's all the special sight indicators. We're going to give them a shake here and draw 1. It is diversionary attack. Destroy, move bandits. Okay. So what that means is, here's the rules. Diversionary attack. If you destroy this site, move all bandits 1 step toward or into the area where the site was destroyed during the next bandit move step. This overrides the usual movement rules for bandits for this step only. So really, it doesn't do me any good because it's going to pull them right into the middle. So most likely, the only thing that did was make it so that there's only one anti-air sight in the center there, which helps me quite a bit. Okay, so all these guns right here are only good for their approach. We have the rifleman here, and next we do is assign pilots. So we need to get 5 hits here. So I'll tell you, I want to get a good start here today, but I don't want to use up all my best planes. But I think I'm going to bring Ogami. He's a twin engine. He's a +3 air to ground. And we'll check and see which kind of bomb we want to put on him. I definitely want 2 fighters. So I think in this case, I want Nishimura. He's coming up. Agari. And these guys really, if they don't run into any trouble, I'm going to bring my 3rd fighter because he needs to get some experience so I can get him promoted because he's horrible. So that means I can bring 2 more bombers. I think we'll bring, let's see, I have Ogami. I think we'll bring Morita. He's an average. And I think we'll bring Nakano. He's a green. He's pretty good green. So down here at the edge of the board, I know it's glaring, but there's my setup. And so I have all my planes there now. Now in this game, unless you have a dive bomber, you have to come in, you either come in high or low. You don't get to choose which way you come in at. So, you know, your fighters can come in high, but then they stay high. You know, so if you had bombers and things up there, then, you know, that's what you could do. But in this case, you know, we're coming in this way on this invasion support here in China. So, all right. So we assigned our pilots. There will not be any kamikaze aircraft. So we have to arm our aircraft now. Okay, so I'm going to go through and pick out the type of bombs I want, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so here's what I decided to do. It's a dispersed target, so I only get 1 hit no matter what. So it doesn't do me any good to drop a 1,000-pound bomb if I'm only going to get 1 hit. It increases my hit chance, but I need 5 hits with 3 bombers. So I really need to score more hits. So I divvied up. I have 2 weight points on each one of these planes. So in this case, he's carrying 2 500-pound bombs right there with a +2. So I'm hoping that he gets 2 hits. He's carrying a 500, and then these 250s are half. So that makes 1 and 2. They only hit with a 9. So that's the problem there, right? Is that they're a lot harder to hit with. But I do have a Samurai Spirit, and this is a Samurai Spirit card, which means I can get at least 1 of them to hit. And then here we're +3, so I decided to bring a 500 and a couple 250s, and we'll just see how this thing works out. May not be the best, but it's what we have. So we've armed our aircraft, and now we draw our target bound target bound event card. Save this card. Deeper wounds. Discard the next time a pilot suffers a damaged result. That pilot also suffers 2 more stress. Ugh, that's a bad card. A pilot suffers a damaged result. He also suffers 2 additional stress. Well, I don't like that, but okay. So we have to save that card. So I'll set it off to the side here. Place my aircraft and choose the altitude. So we're coming in low. Get my bombers, back here. Get my bombers set here, and my fighters are coming in. Everybody's coming in low. That's what we got going on there. All right, now we determine and place the bandits. Okay, there's one bandit in each approach, and there's one bandit over the target. So here we go. North approach has a bandit. East approach, no bandit. F2A, no bandit. And over the site, bandits. There's 3 bandits. Okay, I got 3 fighters. Going to be able to engage them, guys. There's a F2A Buffalo. The no bandit's gone. The no bandit's gone. This is an I-15. And he's a veteran. So he's a good one, if you call him. This is an average I-15. And this is an average F2A Buffalo. Okay. So, the Intel Air Defense Adjustment, we don't have any. We draw our over target event card. Here we go, over target. Eyes on target. Your aircraft add +2 to their attack rolls against the target. Yes, man, I needed that. I'm gonna leave that right on top there so I see it. That's gonna help me hit these targets with these 250 pounders. Great card. Needed that one. Okay, put our turn counter in number 1. Dive bombers and kamikaze, dive to low, not yet. Oh yeah, my dive bomber, he's a high. So he's up there. Okay. Fast pilots attack. Slow, 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 and slow. I do have one pilot with situational awareness, but he will not be attacking this time. We'll wait on that. Sights and bandits attack. Well, none of the sights can attack. None of the bandits can attack. Okay. Slow pilots attack. Okay, don't have that. Now aircraft move. Okay, so here we go. We're going to move. And I have Nishimura is going to pick up that Buffalo. I have Agari and Sakao out here. Okay. Bandits move. Well, he's engaged. Here he comes. And let's see. Agari's going to pick him up. And he moves into the center zone. All right. Advance the turn counter. Here we go. Turn 2. Okay. Dive bombers. Nope. Sights and bandits attack. Sorry. Fast pilots attack. I'm playing my situational awareness from Nishimura. And we're going to get our first attack here. Okay. So that makes me a fast for this first one. Oh, and you know what? This plane, who always carries a drop tank, I just noticed that on there, which is -1 stress for him. So I got to look that up because I got to see when I drop that, or if I drop it, it's going to affect that plane. Hang on just a minute. Okay, so I looked up the drop tank. All it does is it costs me an SO point. So I have to use 1 SO point right there. -1. Okay. So we'll mark that down. It doesn't count against the weight limit of the plane, so there's no effect there. Okay, so Nishimura is going to make the first attack. So we're going to go to our dogfight board here, which I'm going to be able to pick up and bring over. All right. So I get to choose my maneuver. Now, Nishimura's maneuver is a 2. He also has an aggressiveness, and he has a samurai spirit if I think I need to use it. But I think I'm going to hang on to that because I still got that veteran pilot over there that I'm kind of worried about. I want to see if I can dispatch this guy right here, this Buffalo. I can do a tight turn, but I really want to try to gain a position. So I have a couple options. Nishimura is a +1 on his air-to-air. So friendly maneuver is a D10 plus my maneuver, which is going to be a 2, plus friendly air-to-air, he's a -1, so now I'm +3. Yeah. Okay, let me do that again. Maneuvers +2, friendly air-to-air, that's mine, +1, that's +3, minus the enemy, -1, now I'm +4. So I have a +4 on this die roll. I have a great chance, even if I roll a 2, I'll be at 6. So we're going to do a half loop. Okay, so here he goes. He's rolling. This is the maneuverability of this plane. And this is my A5M Claude. So here he goes. And he gets a 6, which makes him a 10 on a half loop. He gets 4 positions, plus 1 attack. So now he's tailing him. This was a great maneuver. Okay. So now I get to do my friendly attack resolution. It's a D10, press my friendly air-to-air, +1, minus enemy air-to-air, -1, so that's +2, plus my position, tailing, +3, so now I'm +5. Okay, and my gun's number is 9, so I'm +5. Let's see if I can shoot this cat down. Sorry, I moved the wrong plane. I'm in Nishimura, going after this buffalo right here. All right, +5. And I roll an 8. I got him. So he flamed him. So down that guy went. The F2A. He's shot down. He's an average. And that is Nishimura. So Nishimura gets his first kill, which is right here. All right, so we got our first kill. We'll go ahead and spin that plane back around. Okay, that was my fast. Now we go into sights and bandits attack. So the sight down here can attack. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aircraft. So I will roll a 6-sided die. Get one here. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's who the rifle company down there is going to attack. And they rolled a 6. It's Agari. Now he can try to evade. They can't shoot him down. They could damage him. But most likely they won't. We're going to let them shoot. They need, gotta have a 6 or higher to do anything to me. So here we go. And they get a 1, no damage, no effect. Okay, so we're past those riflemen. All right, here we go. Now we got the Russian I-15. So now, this is exactly what I was hoping to get into because you get to see a little bit of everything. The Russian I-15 is going to make a maneuver choice. He's a D10 plus his air-to-air. His air-to-air is 0. So it's whatever he rolls here. And he rolls a 2. So a 2, and he's neutral. 4 or less, he's going to try a tight turn against Agari in my KI-27 Nate. Now, maneuver success, D10 plus the enemy air-to-air. My air-to-air is +2. Minus his friendly, 0. Minus my friendly maneuver, 2. Okay, let me do that again because I read it wrong. D10 plus enemy air-to-air is 0. Minus my friendly air-to-air, +2, so that's -2. Minus my friendly, -4. So he rolls, this is for his maneuver success. He rolls a 3. -4, it's 2 or less. He gets no effect. So he could not change the position, so he stays on the neutral. Okay, friendly attack, enemy attack resolution. D10 plus enemy air-to-air. My air-to-air is +2. Nope, it's his air-to-air, 0. Keep doing that. Enemy air-to-air, 0, minus my air-to-air, which is +2. Friendly, robust, -1. So now I'm only -1. Plus position, it's nothing. Okay, so he's -1 to this die roll. He needs an 8 or higher to score any kind of damage. So I'm not going to pull any kind of super maneuver here. It's -1, and he rolled a 6. That's a 5. No damage. Okay, he missed. Okay, that's all of the sight and bandit attacks. Slow pilots attack. So here comes Agari. All right. I'm getting my attack going. Now, Agari, he's right here. He's a maneuverable 2 and an air-to-air of 2, and he's a 0. That's like a +4. If I try that half loop again, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go, my maneuver choice is my D10 plus my maneuver. That's 2 plus my air-to-air. That's +2. That's +4. And his air-to-air is 0. So I'm +4, and I'm trying a half loop. Oops. Sorry. And I got a 9. +4, it's 13. Okay, so guess what? +4 position, +1 attack. And you know what? On that last one, I don't think I even did my +1 to the attack there. Okay. So now, here comes my attack. D10 plus friendly air-to-air, +2. Plus minus enemy air-to-air, 0. Plus position, tailing, +3. So I'm +5. I get 1 because of this maneuver, +6. Okay, I'm a +6. And I rolled a 10. That's cool because it's a little aircraft. Shot him down. So the I-15 bites the dust. Agari gets a kill. Got to mark that up. So we have Agari. He gets his kill. All right, so 2 of the fighters are down now. I don't have anybody else to attack. Aircraft move. So here we go. The bombers are coming in. 3. Nishimura's picking up this I-15, who's a veteran. And my other 2 fighters are flying this escort, and they can even strafe if I need them to, if I don't have to mess around with this guy. Okay, well, yeah. Bandits don't move because I engaged him. Advance the turn counter. It's now turn number 3. Okay, here we go. Not doing a diversionary attack. I ain't messing with that foolishness. Okay. So the first thing happens is dive bombers and kamikaze dive to low. So Marita will be diving down to low. So he's going to gain that bonus when we go to roll his dice. Okay. Sights and bandits attack. We have a 20 millimeter. 1 pilot may suppress. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to check that because I think I may let my fighter try to suppress that. Hang on. Okay, well, I was thinking about doing a suppression with Sakao, but his air to ground's -2. I mean, it's not good enough to even suppress, so I'm going to have to weather the anti-aircraft fire. So the 20 millimeters firing. I'll show you. He needs a 4 higher to hit. A 4 through 7 gives me stress, and 8 and 9 gives me damage, and a 10's a kill. First, we have to determine who he's shooting at. So again, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he fires at 3. So that's Nakano. Okay, Nakano is my Ki-51 Sonya. I can evade and it takes a stress. So he's going to do that. So he's going to see if he can evade this guy, which means he rolls 2 dice and I can use the lower die roll. Hopefully he won't roll 2 10s. Okay, so here comes the fire. It's a 9 and a 1. Yes, I'll take the 1. That's a miss. Boy, that 9 would have caused me damage. I'd have lost my bombs and everything else. Okay. Whew. Got past the 20 millimeter so far. And now the bandit attacks. So we have the veteran in an he's average. So he's an average, I-15. He's -1. Okay. So he's attacking my best pilot. So here we go. We got to roll. Enemy maneuver, D10 plus enemy air-to-air. And Nishimura is a +1. I probably should have put him up against Agari, but we'll see what happens here. It's a +1. He rolls 7. -1, there'd be a 6. So he's going to try a yo-yo. Okay. So he's going to do a yo-yo. He had that. Okay. Success. D10 plus the enemy air-to-air, which is -1. Minus the friendly air-to-air, -1. So now he's -2. Minus my maneuver, which is 2. So he's -4 on this yo-yo. And he rolls a 10, which gives him a 6. +1 position, +1 on his attack roll. Okay, so here we go. He's attacking. D10, his air-to-air is -1. Mine's +1, so now he is -2. My robust is 0. The position he has is now advantage +1. So let's go through that again. -1, -2, +1. So he's -1. So he has a -1 and he gets +1 on his attack. So we're even. So he's rolling even up. I'm going to do an evade, which means you take a stress on Nishimura. He rolls 2 dice. And it is a 3 and a 4. He needed an 8. He missed. Okay. Now, Nishimura is going to fire, got a maneuver, and I'm in a bad situation. So I need to gain a position or 2 here. Nishimura is going to be +1, +3, +4. If he does that half loop, he can at least gain 2 positions, which would give him advantage again. If he gets a really good roll, he can be all the way up and on his tail. So he can make a big change here, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to go with a half loop. Okay. Die roll plus maneuver, that's 2. Plus my air-to-air, +1, that's +3. Minus his is -1, that's +4. So here we roll. And we get a 2 and a 4 is a 6 on the half loop. He gains 2 positions. So 1 and now 2. Now I'm advantaged onto him. All right. Nishimura is firing. D10 plus my air-to-air +1 minus his -1. So I'm +2. My position gives me 1 +3. So I get +3. I need a 9 or higher. 3 and 3 is 6. I did not shoot him down. Okay, so now I can still have my other fighters attack. They don't do any maneuver, and they get a neutral. Sorry about my camera. He gets a neutral attack. So Agari's attacking. He's a +2. So here we go. Friendly attack. D10 +2. -1 +3, 0 for position. So he gets a +3. He needs a 9 or higher. A 9. He got him. So Agari ended up shooting down the I-15 in the dogfight. So Agari scores 2 kills today. All right. So my fighter pilots did their job. And they got rid of these guys. Okay, now it's time for the bomber boys. And we need to get some big time hits here. All right, remember we have aircraft add 1 to their attack rolls against sights and bandits. Okay, so we'll start with Ogami. He can drop either his 250s or his 500, then he's got to come back around to drop the other bomb. He can't drop them all at once. I do not believe. I'm going to check that. I'll be right back. Okay, well the rules don't say that I can't drop them all at one time, and I don't know why I wouldn't here. So I'm going to drop them all at one time. So Ogami's dropping his 500-pound bomb first. That's the first one we're going to roll for. He is +3 on his air to ground. He needs a 7 or higher for the first hit. Okay, so here we go, baby. I need this. I need a 7 or higher, and he's +3. It's a 1. He missed. Great. That's not what I wanted. Now he's dropped his 250 pounds. He needs 9s. I'll roll 2 dice for him, for these two. They both need 9s, and they're both +3s. 2 and a 6. He got 1 hit. Well, now I'm going to have to stick around and strafe this crazy thing probably. It was a risk I took carrying those 250-pound bombs. All right, here goes my dive bomber. He has his 500-pounder and 2 250s. He gets +1 air to ground, +2 because he's diving. That's +3. He's going to use his Samurai Spirit for one of the 250s and go ahead and make that a hit. So he's going to spin that, take that one off of there, and that now becomes 2 hits. So he's up to 2 now. So we definitely got 1 hit. Okay, so first we'll roll for the 500-pounder. He's a +3, and he got a 2. 500-pounder is missing again. Man, that's the bomb that should be hitting. All right, the other one I need a 9 +3. 6 and 3's a 9. So I got the 3rd hit. I got 3 hits on him. Not done yet, maybe. I got to have some big time luck over here. Yep. Okay. Nakano's coming in with 2 500-pound bombs. He needs 2 hits. Here he comes. He's going to roll 2 dice. He is +2. That's all he is, +2. All right. A 4 and a 7. 6. Oh, he only got 1 hit. So he didn't kill the target. Takes those off of there. Man. Bad bombing. You guys should have been wiping these guys out. Okay. I have Sakao who can come in and strafe, but he needs a 9 to hit, and his air to ground's -2, so he's not going to do any good. He's not going to get us any hits. So that's it for my aircraft move. So now we go to turn 4. I'm staying over target, and I'm going to do a strafing runs now. Okay, now I can try to suppress that 20 millimeter, or I can let him fire at us and try to dodge him again. He makes me nervous because he can cause some problems here for somebody. I think what I'll do is I'm going to let Ogami do a suppression on him, so he gets to roll a die. Oh man, he's got to roll a 7 or higher to do that. You know what? I'm not going to do that because I got to hit this target, strafing it. So he's going to fire at number 1, Ogami. Okay, so he's going to take a stress and evade. That's his first stress marker. All right, and they're going to roll They're gonna roll 2 dice. He gets to take the lower one. Here comes the fire is a 4 and a 6. The 4 is another stress. So now he goes to 2. So he's got 2 stress. Okay. Now we're making our attack runs. All right, I need some hits here, boys. All right, so here comes Ogami. He's coming in. He has air to ground is +3. He needs a 10 to hit, so he needs 7 or higher. 7, got a hit. Boom. Well, I got the target. Now we're going for overkill on this one pass, and then we're getting out of here. All right, here comes Marita. He's a +1, and his is a 9 or higher, so he actually needs an 8. 7 +1 is an 8. He needed 9, so he didn't hit. Nakano's coming in. His guns are a 9. He's a +2. He rolls a 6 +2 is an 8. He didn't hit. Okay, we know Sakao can't hit anything. Agari's coming in. Air to ground's -3. He won't hit. Okay, Nishimura can hit. Oh, I didn't change my marker. We were at 5 because he knocked out the target on the first one, and we haven't. And he missed, yeah. So Nishimura is going to use his Samurai Spirit. His roll becomes a 10, -1's a 9, and that is going to give him the 6th hit. 6+ gives me the overkill, and that's what I wanted. And that's it. The mission's over. I should have been adding my +2 even on those ground targets. So that mission's over. We'll put the event card up there. It's used. All right. So we're going homebound. We're going to draw our homebound event card. Gain 5 SO points. Excellent. I need that. Okay, that's going to give me those points to use. Okay. And that's it. We're out. Okay, from here I go through and I'll record all my events now. Each pilot's going to get 2 experience points because we killed the target. This was target number 6. Okay, so each pilot gets 2 experience points. All right, so I marked 2 on each pilot. And let's see, just record mission outcome. So the target was destroyed. That's an X. And he gets 5 victory points for that. Okay, so we have our 5 victory points. Destroyed the target. And we got to do our intel counters and adjust recon. So recon goes up 1. And intel moved up 1. We'll park all our planes over here. Then we'll have to put our maintenance counters on them. All of them. We'll have to add our target card stress to everybody, do our stress recovery, and I got to go through these SO points to determine everything that's on this card here. Okay. All right. So, all in all, successful mission. Although it was a little stressful, we got through it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll tally up the SO points and show you on the next video how it came out and their stress levels. But that's the end of day 1. We'll be going into day 2 next. And so we're off to a good roll. We'll have to see what kind of targets we get. But I like this first mission. You got to see some dogfighting, so that worked out well. And you got to see where I missed, and my wingman came in and made the kill. We came back and strafed the target. So all in all, this was a good learning phase for this first mission. So I really enjoyed it. Hope you did. If you're new to the channel, sure would like you to subscribe. And if you like what we did, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. And I'll see you for day 2.